What is up, YouTube? Welcome back for another Escape from Tarkov video. I'm Kawn, and today we have another episode of Market Monday, the show where I show you guys what is selling good on the flea market at what time during the wipe, so you can follow along and you know what to look for in raid in order to make the most amount of money. As always, I stream on Twitch. All my links are down below and everything good like that. I'm giving away an EOD account once I hit 10K on YouTube, which hopefully isn't too long from now. But without further ado, everything and how to enter is down below. Let's get right into the video. Starting off with flash drives, we've seen an increase in flash drives due to some of the new barters with Jaeger. I'd like to explain to you guys why some of the prices are going up on some items so that you can kind of understand how the economy of Tarkov works out. So they've added some new barters with Jaeger that are coming, that have already come out. So now the flash drives are worth about 60k. M61. Now this guy is selling 5 M61 pretty cheap. We're gonna buy that. Yeah, it's already bought. So M61 has been moved to being level locked behind something with Peacekeeper. I'm not sure if it was before, I forget, but for some reason I feel like I had M61 way before doing the quest with Peacekeeper. But regardless, most people don't have M61, and if they do even have it unlocked, it's being sold for a high amount of money. Late at night, I see it go up to like 3 grand. So if you guys do find M61 found in raid and you already have some M61 lying around, sell your found in raid M61 and then use your non-found in raid M61 because it's worth a pretty penny at the moment. Augmented. Now Augmented used to be worth nothing. It's going up. It usually ends up around like 30 something K towards mid to end wipe. But right now it's at about 17k, so Augmented is definitely worth picking up now. I was saving it up earlier in the wipe when it was worth like 5k, so I have a bunch that I need to sell right now, but for 17k, it's pretty good for a 1-slot item. CPU fans. Now CPU fans are going up as well. I'll explain a lot of the tech stuff, why it's, still up there in a later item. But right now 15k for a CPU fan. It's pretty good 1-slot item, very, very good. Now Nikita's been talking about a grenade event. So they've been talking about they want to do something with grenades. So as you can see, the grenade limit has been taken down to 4. So you can only buy 4 grenades, F1 grenades from Proper. So therefore, grenade prices are actually going up. Now, what I usually do with my found in raid grenades is I just sell all my found in raid grenades because they're usually worth a little bit more than they are being sold by traders. So I'll sell them for like 11k if I find grenades on Raiders or Killa or something like that. Kind of what Puppy Play is doing here. He's saving up a bunch of grenades, selling them all at once. I do that as well, and then I just buy grenades from Proper. But the thing is, because the limit is so low, it's going to be forcing the amount of grenades to go up more. So Golden Star. Now, if you're a Golden Star connoisseur, Golden Star is actually pretty cheap right now. Normally, it sells for about 120k. It's selling for like 70 right now. So if you are a Golden Star connoisseur, I would buy Golden Star and use it. I'm not sure when it's going to go back up, but I'm pretty sure it got like a nerf kind of. So it gives you negative 15 energy now instead of just giving you the high, the recovery. So it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still a 350-second painkiller that gives you a slight bit of energy at the very beginning of its use. So if you guys like Golden Star, I would recommend buying it. It's pretty cheap at the moment. Graphics cards. Now we're seeing some stuff going on with graphics cards here, boys. They're going up, so they're about 500k now, and that is due to the fact that Bitcoin is on the rise. So that's just like an honorable mention. Bitcoin is on the rise. I think last time I checked it was like 280k. It's going up at the moment. So graphics cards obviously are also going up. 500,000 for one graphics card is pretty good. I don't think it will go to 1 million, but we might see graphics cards end up around 600 to 700k if Bitcoin continues to rise. And Nikita and them don't do anything about it, because I know they like to mess with Bitcoin and stuff. So Nikita could come out with a patch that screws Bitcoin over and we'll see graphics cards plummet to the floor. But as of right now, it's going up, and so are graphics cards, and so are a lot of your tech items. Magnets, 17k. This is an honorable mention. It's been in a couple of my other videos, but magnets are still selling good. I see a lot of people not picking up magnets when they're in tech stores on Interchange. I run a lot of Interchange. Come check me out on stream. But I run a lot of interchange and I see a lot of magnets just don't get looted. 17k, man. One slot item. Definitely worth picking up. Military circuit boards found a lot on reserve. 84,000, 85,000. Military power filters, 80,000, 85,000 to 90. Also sold. The reason why is because it's used in some hideout stuff. Sugar. Now, sugar is on the rise, but it's not where it will be yet. So sugar is around 35k, but it's not exactly where it's going to end up. It's probably going to end up around 70 to 75k, as it has in previous wipes. But right now, it's still worth buying if you're trying to stack up on your sugars to make tons and tons of moonshine. But it's not worth selling, I don't think. It's not worth... If you find it and you don't care about the moonshine, 35k for a one slot item, boom, go ahead and sell it. But it's still worth buying to save up, because using it later for the moonshine is going to make you a lot more money. Paracords. Paracords are going down. So if you're trying to buy... Paracords will probably end up around 20k, so they will go down further. But if you're trying to get like a sick case or something like that, like a barter for a sick case, paracords are not at a bad price right now, 40k. It's not that bad to buy 12 of them and then get the rest of the stuff really cheap. Get your sick case from Jaeger for the barter. But 42k, it's low. It's not as low as it's going to go, but it is low. Power supply unit. So power supply unit is up a little bit. Let's refresh this. These ones will probably get bought out pretty cheap, but it's going for about 40k. My general rule of thumb is if an item is worth less than 10,000 per slot, I don't bother picking it up. So a 4-slot item at 40k is kind of alright, but power supplies I think will go up slightly because of the Bitcoin price. As Bitcoins go up, the PSUs will probably go up too. Pressure gauges, 42k. You need these for your water collector, which I think more people are getting done, which is why filters are also going up. So yeah. Rgd grenades. Now these grenades, you can only buy 4 of them from Prapor again. Same thing with the F1s. So if you guys are finding grenades in raids, sell them on the flea market. You also get that flea market rep, which gives you extra offers on the flea market. So it's definitely worth, at the beginning, selling on the flea, at least till you get that 4th offer, because it's really, really handy when you're selling a bunch of crap from your stash. Sell them on the flea market and then just buy your little grenades from Prapor. But I do see if they make more changes with the grenades, they're going to be going up more in price. Saline solution. Saline solution has always been doing pretty decent, but it's actually gone up. It's 28 to 30k now. It's used in your med station, so people want to buy it. So if you guys find saline solution, it's definitely worth it. About 27k for a 1-slot item again. Screw nuts have gone up as well. So normally bolts are the more expensive one, and screw nuts are really cheap. Screw nuts are actually up, so they're almost on the level of bolts, and that's usually how it ends up. Bolts and screw nuts end up at around like 17k by the end of the wipe. So bolts and screw nuts still doing well. Screw nuts is definitely on the come up. It used to be worth like 6k for nuts. It's now about 14, 15, so definitely worth a pickup and a sell. The Silencer Co 12 gauge shotgun suppressor. Now this is sold by Mechanic for 39k, but you can find these on the flea market for 44, 45, 46. So if you find one in raid and you have Mechanic leveled up and you don't need that suppressor for, like, let's say Silent Caliber, or you set up one of the shotgun quests, you can always sell it for around 45k and people will buy it. So there you go. Sodium is selling for around 20k. Sodium always does pretty good until like late wipe, then it goes down to like 7,000, and it's not really worth anything. But sodium is doing well. It's around 20k and it's a 1-slot item as well. Thank you guys for stopping by. I have a video coming out tomorrow that is going to help you guys who don't have flea market make money. So I'm gonna be showing you guys all of the ways that you can make money without the flea market, and like items to look out for when you don't have the flea market, because it's kind of a different ball game. But as always, stream on Twitch, link down below. Go check out my giveaway EOD account once I get 10k. All the details are down below for that. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace, people.